October 6th, 2006. It's astounding. Time is fleeting as Magic the Gathering's pivotal 40th expansion Time Spiral approaches. Madness takes its toll, but listen closely as the clock ticks away the seconds that Planeswalkers hold power in Dominaria. Not for very much longer. Our filthy casuals must keep control as they progress through time, reaching out to claim cards such as Academy Ruins, Empty the Warrens, and Gemstone Caverns. Will they manage to save Dominaria alongside their allies, or will
Whoa, wait a sec. If you're looking for a series following professional players, analyzing Magic's vast catalog, and exploring its deep strategic gameplay, this isn't it. But after stumbling through a legacy of history, we're now taking our brand of chaos to new planes as we continue our journey. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection, and of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not modern masters making top 8 at your local game store. We're just some filthy casuals, and this is our Modern Progression series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we are Filthy Casuals, where time is meaningless and the future is now. Colin, it's been a hot minute. It is 2025.
Whoa, that's freaky.
That is freaky.
How old are you turning this year, Kieran?
33 years young.
Wow, what an old man.
You're gonna hit there before I do. What
are you talking about? I'm 25.
Oh, yeah, you're 25. Sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting. You don't. Young and dynamic.
I can do a somersault.
Really?
But I won't do it just in case Kieran gets embarrassed.
We'll say that for Patreon rewards.
Okay. Yeah, subscribe for 2 years and you'll get a video of me doing a somersault.
Can't make that promise, but we will promise it lightheartedly. Just want to give a big shout out to everyone in the community for being patient as we move through 2024's holiday season. I don't know when this will come out, but it will be sometime hopefully in January. If not, if you're watching this in February, well, know that we have failed and we apologize. 2025 is the year of Filthy Casuals. That is what I've been told.
Who told you that?
A mysterious man in a dark robe. He had
Was
the
it-
engraving COC on his lapel.
Cock. That's dumb.
80% of our audience will not understand anything we just said.
Yeah. Only the original homies will know.
Only the purebred Filthy Casuals will know.
Yeah.
But you know what I would be most happy about, Colin, is if our lovely viewers hit that like button and left a comment. We reply to every comment right now because we are small enough. It might not always be the case, so get them in while it's hot.
It's true. Be seen now while you can.
Be seen now before we ascend to godhood.
That's definitely a line gang thing.
Perhaps. Speaking of ascending to godhood, we have a special message. Check it out.
Halt, Watcher. My name is Teferi, and I don't have much time to explain. The multiverse is in peril and will need all the help we can get. I was told by my new friends Colin and Kurin that you should consider subscribing to their channel? Filthy Casuals? I'm not sure what that means, but it's imperative that you do so, as the sooner that happens, the sooner we can save Dominaria and fix time itself.
Wow, what a wonderful message. I hope that you listen to it.
Compelling argument. You know what? I might subscribe.
Wait, what? Well, Colin, as we approach Filthy Casual's 4th birthday, and we keep talking about time, it seems appropriate that we enter a new set, Time Spiral, and it's appropriately named Time Spiral Block of 3 sets. I don't know, Colin. Something tells me, I don't know, there's something icky in the air. Something's happening, and I don't know if it's gonna be for the best or the worst.
Okay. Are you sure you didn't eat anything bad?
Well, it could be. I'll give it 24 hours, but
okay.
I don't know. Whispers on the wind, Colin. Whispers of the wind. Let's just say Time Spiral Block brought quite a journey and will bring quite a journey for us as we explore it. But let us not wait any longer as we go and check it out. Whoa! That was pretty cool, actually. I'm pretty happy with the way
Wow,
that went.
nicely done.
All right, Time Spiral. There's a lot of cards in this set, 300 cards in fact, and we are not going to be able to talk about all of them, so we will have to just talk about some of them. And speaking of, there are a few new mechanics in Suspend and Split Second, two incredibly powerful mechanics. You want to take the former? I'll take the latter.
Sure, I guess on the Scryfall sheet, first row, there's a
Zap Repo.
suspend card.
Zap Repo.
It's true.
These are your people. This is your history, Colin.
This is my history, is it?
Yeah, think about it.
Ancestral Vision? I guess. Oh, yeah, that is true. Whoa. That's. Whoa.
A season 1 cut.
Whoa. All right, only the real homies will know that.
Yeah.
So Ancestral Vision is a sorcery. It's blue, if you didn't notice. It also says it's blue on the card. Suspend 4 one island. Rather than play this card from your hand, pay an island and remove it from the game with 4 time counters on it at the beginning of your upkeep. Remove a time counter. When you remove the last, play it without paying its mana cost. Target player draws 3 cards.
Yeah.
So the whole premise is you play cards in the now, but reap the rewards in the future. It's much like investing.
I guess you're setting them up for the future so you can play them in the future. Yeah.
Well, you're like suspending. I guess you're not playing, you're suspending.
Yeah. So it's a weird mechanic. It's this one's obviously a callback, as a lot of these are, to older cards. And the reason we brought it up is because Colin actually had Ancestral Visions back, or is that what it's called? Yeah, Ancestral Visions. Visions? I think it might have been pluralized visions. I don't actually remember.
It was
but
so good.
it was draw 3 mana for 1 mana. Or it's draw 3 mana. Draw 3
mana for 1 mana. Also kind of.
Yeah, it's a dark
not
ritual.
as good. But...
Yeah. No, it was draw 3 cards for 1 mana and ended up getting banned in the first season. The reason it says it's blue is because I believe at this time, and maybe even now, when a card doesn't have a mana cost at all, usually its color is defined by its mana cost. And because it doesn't have a mana cost, it would normally be colorless. So it specifically has to say that it is blue.
So then in theory, you could put Ancestral Vision in any commander deck if it didn't say that.
Yeah, pretty much, and it wouldn't be blue. It would be probably gray. Suspend cards have gone up in price a lot over the years, simply because they are very powerful if you can cast spells from your hand or other places without paying their mana cost. So if you have a way to set, if you have a card that says like, oh, play a card that costs 1 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost, you can cast Ancestral Visions for free, because it doesn't need to be suspended to get cast. It just has no other way of being cast normally. So that's why you would normally have to suspend it. So if we have any ways to play spells or copy spells, all of a sudden suspend spells get very strong because they usually have very powerful effects on them.
Would you like to do Split Second?
Sure. Wait! Sure. Split Second is perhaps one of the strongest, if not the strongest mechanic ever printed in Magic the Gathering. So much so that it basically was going to never see play again. I think they might have printed a handful of cards with it since this block, but it is very powerful. And the reason it's very powerful is because as long as a spell with Split Second is on the stack, players cannot cast spells or activate abilities that do not produce mana, like our, like tap for mana or something like that. And the reason that is so powerful is because you can throw a Split Second spell on the stack, your opponent can't counter it, your opponent can't cast anything into it, they can't respond to it, it just happens. It's very, very, very powerful, and hoping we can get a few today.
Strong mechanics.
Yes.
The counter magic, I guess.
It kind of plays against the idea of like back and forth magic, which is why some people don't like it. I like it in limited capacities, specifically because they can kind of be combo breaky sort of cards. It can maybe get around people's infinite combos and other degenerate things. In some ways they're degenerate, but in other ways they can kind of stop degenerate stuff.
Right.
And so that's why I kind of like Split Second, but I'm glad they don't print it willy-nilly, because it would defeat a lot of the purpose of the game.
The enemy of my combo enemy is my friend.
Exactly. We spent a lot of time on this first row, so let's keep going down here.
Honorable mention, shout out Candles of Lang. I'm glad that you have light in your library now, sir.
Yeah, I get these Candles of Lung, but I don't have my libraries anymore. What the hell? This is I wouldn't even notice that. Thanks for pointing that out, Bucko. We get the return of Slivers, which is very exciting. Unfortunately, I have no deck boxes to utilize and make a 5-color deck. It's true. I did win last episode, which means I got to spin, and I could spin a new deck box. So Slivers could be on the table. That would be very fun. But lots of powerful Slivers to put in the collection for either this season or next season.
The man, the myth, the legend, Ib, half of heart, Goblin Technician. 4 mana, 3/2, legendary creature, Goblin Advisor.
Yeah.
Whenever another goblin you control becomes blocked, sacrifice it. If you do, deal 4 damage to each creature blocking it. Sacrifice 2 mountains, put 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens into play. Quite a strong card.
How do you judge Ib Halfheart in our current modern progression format?
I think he's actually quite strong.
Really? Even at 4 mana?
Yeah. 4 mana is tough, but if you can get up to 4 mana, he basically turns all your goblins into grenades.
But keep in mind, they don't target players. They just blow the creatures that block them, right?
Yeah, but it's like usually around turn 4 where the earlier goblins stop being able to break
That's
through.
true.
Yeah, and now they're actively helping break down the wall. In theory, I mean, maybe there's stuff that's like toughness 5, in which case, like, not as good.
Yeah, he also can't keep his tongue in his mouth, and that's funny.
Yeah, he's like a cat.
Classic Team Croft.
Whoa.
If we go down, I'll just very quickly note that like Care Keep is the Kobolds of Care Keep is an older card. There's a lot of cards in the Time Spiral block that just refer to older cards, so it's very much like it was kind of a Modern Masters set before they were doing Modern Masters stuff, kind of paying homage to a lot of the older stuff that never got cards. Speaking of the storyline, we're coming back to Dominaria, Colin. We just saw the cold snap. We were on one part of Dominaria, was really starting to melt, but the other parts of Dominaria aren't doing so hot.
No bueno.
No bueno. Acidic seas, salt rain.
This is global warming.
This is global warming in action. Who could save Dominaria now? Certainly not us. We're probably going to make things worse.
Yeah, or maybe if there was hill giants around, none of this would be happening, you know?
Are you trying to equate hill giants' very natural decline in population to the events happening on Dominaria today? Are you willing to put that on the record?
I'm just saying that there's no science proving that was not part of the reason why this is happening.
Team Croft was just a bunch of flat planers. We get 2 very powerful suspend cards in Living End and Lotus Bloom. Living End is a reference to another banned card in Progression Series history. Living Death basically has the same effect, except and I believe Living Death was also a 4-mana card. Basically, they reprinted the card, but then gave them suspend. These kind of brutal cards that were banned in the days of your Magic that Time Spiral was printed in. We also have Lotus Bloom, which is a lotus. You sacrifice it and get 3 mana of a color, but it has to spend 3. So
that's still so good.
Still so good. Like, we would both play this card.
Are you kidding me?
You have to wait 3 turns.
Turn 1, on turn 3, you get 3 more mana.
3 more mana.
If you're ramping that whole time, you could have like 10 mana or something.
9 mana, 10 mana. Yeah, totally. Also, if you can cast these, like I said, if you can cast these for free somehow or put artifacts on the battlefield, I don't know, but there's probably ways to do it. Moving down, Mishra is back.
The man, the myth.
The man, the myth, the legend. Kind of a troublemaker, in all honesty, but
he's just misunderstood.
You were Mishra in our Brothers War art. I do remember. Yeah. This is just you in cosplay. Kind of even looks like you when you squint. A little bit. He has the beard and the hair. I just need to give him curlier hair and glasses.
Goatee.
Wait a minute, Colin. I'm starting to think that. No, so in this weird, chaotic times, people from the past are suddenly appearing in the future and then disappearing as suddenly. And I guess Mishra's one of them because he never got a card before this.
That's actually kind of crazy. He's never had a card.
Yeah, I mean, Urza technically never had a card either, if I'm not mistaken. They were both such powerful characters in their day.
Right.
As planeswalkers.
Like
they had no way to. Yeah, now power creep has caught up to Magic so much they can print Mishras.
They're like commons.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah Avenger, she's back. She's ready to avenge the banning of Sarah Angel.
I'm surprised.
Sengir Nosferatu. What is this set?
I was gonna say Sengir Nosferatu.
This is a filthy casual set if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, big throwbacks.
Big throwbacks. Finally we get to the person who is going to attempt to save Dominaria, Teferi, Mage of Zalfir. For those that know Magic, you know Teferi. He's a piece of shit, annoying asshole in the cards realm. And we've met him. And Colin, how would you describe Teferi?
He's a bitch.
Hey, you said it on me. Listen, very confident, very powerful, very annoying. Just a really annoying guy. Just constantly.
I mean, he has good intentions.
But yeah, he's very preachy, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, Colin, Kieran, don't go and do this, don't go and do that, don't go playing the. I'm like, we're planeswalkers, we do what the hell we want, Teferi.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I need your help. Anyways, it's just a whole thing. Moving on down. Wheel of Fate. Wheel of Fate.
It looks a little beat up.
It is a little beat up. So like I said, it's just such a filthy casual set. Wheel of Fortune retrain, basically suspended Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fate is still a pretty strong card. It makes everybody just go their hand and draw 7 cards. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Start to get into the uncommons here. Flanking is back. They brought back Echo is here. They brought back a ton
Totem.
Chronotog Totem. Because this is just a blast from the past. I actually coming into this episode, episode to film, Colin. I wasn't expecting so many like
Yeah.
call outs.
It's such a weird, like, having played the like sets leading up to this, I get it now.
Yeah. Right now we get the history, which is very cool. Moving on
So
down.
many slivers, oh my god.
There's a lot of slivers, and a lot of them are pretty good, actually. Crowsand Grip is considered probably one of the better... I don't know if it's been power crept these days, but it has been considered one of the best artifact enchantment removals. It's 3 mana, instant with split second, so you can just destroy any artifact or enchantment. You don't need to ask your opponent for permission. Oh, one of the real MVP artifact enchantment removals is Return to Dust, which has seen countless reprints. It's 4 mana, and you get to exile an artifact or enchantment, and if you play it during your main phase, you get to do it again. On your main phase for 4 mana, you get to exile 2 artifacts and enchantments. This is going to be your anti-enchantment deck card, if you can pull it.
Splashing white in every deck for now on forever.
Exactly. I'm kind of surprised to see Storm. I didn't... have you noticed anything else with Storm? Volcanic Awakening, 6 mana, destroy a land with Storm. It's not very good.
It's a pretty big Storm, like, cost for a Storm card. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't want it to be cheap, or else it would be way too good.
Exactly. All right, moving down, we hit our commons. There's Shadow, creatures with Shadow.
Shadow's back.
Shadow's back, I guess. This is basically a finisher in a Storm deck. Colin, you'd be probably up your alley. Empty the Warrens.
Oh yeah, empty the Warrens. Goblins. So 4 mana sorcery, put 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens into play Storm. So I guess it's a good way to flood the board. If you have haste is kind of the real goal, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of a combo finisher in Storm. Some decks used to run instead of
Grape Shot or something.
Yes, if they weren't able to close the game with Grape Shot, then they'd bring in Empty the Warrens and then just drop like a shit ton of bodies on the field. You get like 18, 19, 20 goblins. Very strong Storm card. Any card with Storm printed on it is good. We might actually get Grape Shot in this block. I don't exactly remember, but something like...
Oh, it's right there.
It's right there. All right.
It's a common too.
Yeah,
what? That's crazy.
Actual all-star card, Grape Shot. 2 mana, 1 damage to a creature or player with Storm. This is the Storm card. When you're playing Storm, you basically filter through your deck. You have cards that let you cantrips where you pay 1 mana, draw cards. You have cards that filter mana, let you draw a card. And basically you end the game by doing 20 damage to your opponent with Grape Shot. Casting 19 spells before it. It is doable. I don't know if it's doable with our collections, but if we get
tough.
Yeah, we'd want to get 3 or 4 copies of Grape Shot, maybe a couple of copies of Empty the Warrens, but then Storm might be live in not too short of a time here.
It's true.
To the top left of it too, it's worth mentioning Gemhide Sliver is probably one of the best slivers ever printed, just simply because it's a 2 mana 1/1 that gives every color mana.
That's gross.
That's about it. We're at the bottom here, and we got an artifact sliver up there. Other than that, Shadow's back, I guess. There's lots of interesting workarounds. From my understanding, Time Spiral, I think, was a pretty good sealed set. Like, it had a lot of interesting and weird strategies you could do, and hopefully some of those strategies will carry forward with us into our progression series.
Definitely, yeah.
Colin, we are still on the edge for me. I still need to win this episode to win the season outright. If I lose this episode, once again, as just a reminder, I can only tie this season. So constantly on the back foot, but I hope I've given you a few good heart-pounding games the last couple episodes.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been closer than ever from what I can remember, and also you have the big nasty enchantment deck is back.
Enchantments are back, and will I bring them back today? Who knows? Maybe like you said, maybe I'll get a deck box and then slivers might be on the table.
Slivers are back on the menu, boys.
Slivers are back
maybe
on
I'll
the menu.
counter with my Sliver Hive Mind just in case.
That could be a good option. To be honest, I don't even know if slivers, 5-color slivers, I don't even know would be the best option we have right now.
It's the
like
mana
I feel
base.
like I
think you need the gem cutters or whatever.
Yes, you 100% would. And I think I do have a couple cards that do similar things for mana, but I just don't know if it's fast enough in this modern era that we find ourselves in.
Very true.
Especially with Storm on the table. Like Storm is a modern deck used to win on turn like 2 or 3. So I don't know if we can do that, but I'm spooked because you have a deck box open.
It's true. World's my oyster right now.
The world's your oyster, and
I claim slivers before you do?
Hey, we have a sliver versus sliver game off. I would not be surprised at this point. But Colin, I wish you best of luck on your pack openings and your Wheel of Fortune spin. I'll catch you in the deck. I'll catch you in the games.
Yeah. See you never.
Okay, I see how it is. Watching you.
All right, we are here, unfortunately, back at the Wheel of Fortune. We gave Kurin a window into this season to potentially sneak back in it and tie it up, but our benefit is that we get to spin this lovely wheel and hopefully get some stuff that can get us back in the win column and shut down any hopes and dreams that Kurin have. So I'm gonna click 3 times and we will see what fortune is on our wheel. 3 bonus packs. Excellent. All right, maybe not the best concession on the Wheel of Fortune, but we're here to open 3 packs of Dissension. Let's just hop right into it and see what we get. Out the gate, Dreadslag. 5 mana, 9/9 trample. It gets -4/-4 for each card in your hand. Okay. It's been a long time since we played Dissension, so I don't know exactly what we're looking for here, but let's keep this rolling. Continuing our Rakdos theme, we have Anthem of Rakdos. 5 mana, enchantment. Whenever a creature you control attacks, gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and Anthem of Rakdos deals 1 damage to you. Not terrible, but like honestly still not great. All right, 3rd pack here, we got Psychic Possession as a rare. 4 mana, sorry. Enchant opponent, skip your draw step. Whenever your enchanted opponent draws a card, you may draw a card. So I guess gaining cards on their turn, it kind of gets you 1 card up, I suppose, but I guess it can also help if your opponent is drawing tons of cards as well. So overall, I don't know how good this is, but I guess, you know, we'll take what we get. It's kind of what we're looking at. Maybe it'll help out for some other decks.
All right, Langang, we are here with the Victor's Wheel. To be honest, I don't really have a desired spin. I do think the deck box would be fun just to throw slivers at Colin, but I know, like we said, it might not be the best option. So, I mean, Vampiric Tutor would be great. Even the Gamble Tutor would be nice. Let's just spin and see what we can get. And honestly, everything on this wheel is good, even the mana potions now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You ask for it and it shall be done. Vampiric Tutor. This one is very special because unlike the other tutors that are kind of locked to the type of tutors they were, Worldly gets creatures, Mystical gets instants and sorceries, Vampiric Tutor can get any card that we have access to up until this point. The stinger is that because Vampiric Tutor is sort of the creme de la creme of the tutor package, the value of the cards we can open with Vampiric Tutor is very high. So let's jump over and see what our tutor has to teach us. All right, first card. What do we have from the tutor? Okay, Birds of Paradise. This is a great card. 1 mana, 0/1 flyer, taps for any color. This can basically slot into any green deck. And to be honest, if we were going to play this anywhere, it would probably be in our Enchantress deck. So not a bad pickup, not a bad pickup. Let's see what card number 2 is. Phyrexian Arena number 2. Okay, not bad. Not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. However, I don't think we're really playing this right now unless we pivoted our Rakdos deck. I can't remember off the top of my head if we're putting this in our Rakdos deck, but a second copy isn't bad, and it actually has quite a bit of value moving forward, so not a bad one. All right, number 3, what do we have? Polluted Delta. Okay, this is very interesting. A fetch land for black and blue. It's really hard to turn down a fetch land. Phyrexian Arena, Birds of Paradise. I think I have to choose Polluted Delta, so we're gonna take the Polluted Delta and throw it into our collection. Let's get into pack openings.
All right, we have 18 packs of Time Spiral to get through, so let's just hop right into it. I don't think we're going to get too many dupe or playsets because of how many cards there are, but hopefully we get some themes that can maybe help us build a new deck or bolster their 2 existing ones. All right, we get a crazy Time Spiral throwback here in Sinbad. 2 mana, 1/1 human, and tap him to draw a card and reveal it. If it isn't a land card, discard it. So it's a good way to filter to get lands quite early on. And yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. I think it was like Arabian Nights card, which is kind of crazy. I'd like to see more cards from this set personally, but also love a good throwback every now and then. All right, so it looks like we got Conspiracy as another throwback, which is quite funny. But another thing of note in this pack is actually empty the Warrens. So first Storm potential enabler, which is quite exciting. We're only 3 packs in, so potentially there's some play sets coming up here with these guys. We'll see, we'll see.
All right, coming off the stove with 2 Polluted Deltas now in our collection, 18 packs of Time Spiral. I believe there are also some reprinted old cards that we didn't mention expansion that can be opened in these packs, so we could see some surprising additions. I honestly don't know what we're looking for. All I know is that I picked the Enchantress deck to build and take up our third slot because there were powerful enchantments coming up. So hopefully we can pick some of those up. Hopefully we can pick up some stuff that boosts our Rakdos deck. And hey, who knows? Maybe we even go back to our Trick-or-Tron deck. We'll have to see. First pack, let's see what we got. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Mystic Snake comes in this slot. You can see there's like a purple hourglass. 4 mana, 2/2 flash, comes in and play counters a spell. It's actually a really good card in a Simic or Bant deck. Maybe not for our Enchantress deck specifically, but not a bad card to get into our collection. Villain of Havenwood though, 2 mana, 2/2. Each fungus gets +1/+1 for each spore counter on it. Probably not playing this anytime soon. But empty the Warrens, Storm might be on the table. Maybe Tron turns into a Storm deck.
All right, we're starting to see some of our first split second cards here in Wipe Away. 3 mana instant, split second. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Pretty good in a pinch if you're in trouble. Could potentially save you the game. Wow, Funeral Charm. Wow, holy moly. Oh no, right beside it. I can't believe it. Sangir Nosferatu are being converted to the evil side. 5 mana, 4/4 flyers. Vampire, we know that drill. But you can pay 2 mana, remove Sangir Nosferatu from the game, put a 1/2 black creature token with flying into play. It has pay 2, sacrifice creature, return to play under its owner's control a card named Sangir Nosferatu. So a nice little dodging mind controlling mechanic, or potentially getting him out of the way of something that would eliminate him from the board. So a stickier version of Sangir Vampire, which I hate to see. Not great. Org! First Gemhide Sliver, not gonna say no to that. All right, pack number 3. What can we get? Ooh. Okay, this is a deceiving pack. Look at this pack and you'd be like, whatever, who cares? Karavaric or whatever, 7 mana, whatever. Sengir Autocrat, I love this card. We only had 1 copy of this from its original printing. This is copy number 2. If we could pick up another Sengir Autocrat, I would be over the moon, because this plays extremely well into a sacrifice outlet kind of deck, especially if you're playing black and white specifically. Love to see this. Definitely a great pickup. Spirit Loop is also sort of interesting. 2 mana instead of 1 mana for Spirit Link, which is just the 1 mana enchantment gives lifelink. The difference is Spirit Loop goes back to your hand when the creature is put into a grave, or when it would be put into a graveyard, apologies. So it kind of makes it better than Spirit Link in some ways. Might have to consider that. Scrogmoth. This is kind of great. I love getting the old cards. We see some actually other quite powerful cards in here. We not only get 2 slivers, one of them being the Plumonic Sliver, we also get Aspect of the Mongoose, which is, I feel like, a sleeper hit in my opinion. 2 mana enchant creature. Enchant creature can't be the target of spells or abilities, and then when it's put into the graveyard from play, you can return it to its owner's hand. So something to watch out for in Kurin's deck actually. It's quite a powerful card. All right, next pack. Sarah Avengers, a 3/3 that cannot be played during the first, second, or third turn of the game. Does have Flying and Vigilance though. It's not bad. 2 mana, 3/3 flyer Vigilance. I don't know if it's fast enough nowadays, but it is pretty good still. Fiery Temper is not bad either. 3 mana with Madness, deal 3 damage to creature player if you're playing a discard style deck. And Might of Old Crow, so like we said, will be really good in Infect down the road. Wow, classic. Classic is back. Wheel of Fate, Wheel of Fortune, but with Suspend. Love to see it. Good throwback, good throwback. So this was actually another interesting card potentially for a Gruul deck, but we have Thick-Skinned Goblin, a 2 mana 2/1. It is a goblin, so it's already got that going for it. But you can pay 0 rather than pay Echo Cost for permanents you control, which is quite big for a Deranged Hermit. And I feel, I forget the name of the other one as well, has an Echo Cost. Or no, that's a Fading Cost, never mind. But still, like, removing Echo Cost is pretty big. You can also pay 1 to have Thick-Skinned Goblin gain protection from red until end of turn. Kind of nice. Kieran's not playing a ton of red, but you know what? It's always nice to have. All right, next pack. I'm having tons of fun with this set. It is not only reminiscent of my time playing as a teenager alongside Colin and opening Time Spiral packs and seeing all these old cards I recognize, but also just a really good encapsulation of what Magic was at this time, and more so what Filthy Casuals has been the past 4 years almost. So this is kind of a treat for everybody, and I hope that you're enjoying watching this at home. I will say, I feel like Time Spiral was probably one of the better flashback sets. It didn't power creep the game too much, unlike these modern Masters sets that we see, or Modern Horizons or whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. What do you think about Time Spiral compared to the newer sets that kind of do the same thing? Anyways, next pack. Haha, Swamp King is back. Grape Shot, Rift Bolt. We didn't talk about Rift Bolt. And Empty the Warrens. This is a cracked pack. Rift Bolt, we didn't actually talk about this card, but I'm recognizing it now. This card is actually incredibly strong. For 1 mana, you put it to suspend, and then the next turn it gets cast. It's just another 4 copies of Lightning Bolt. Red aggro decks around the world play this, especially over
over something like Chain Lightning. This definitely replaces those. And hell, if we can get enough Storm cards, I might be tempted.
Holy mother of slivers pack. Oh my god, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slivers in here. That's kind of insane. They all do different things that benefit all other slivers. Fun fact. Don't know if you guys knew that. Oh wow, that's funny. We got Sarah Avenger. I feel like we accidentally got Kieran's packs for this pack opening. We seem to keep getting cards that are his kind of, or in his wheelhouse, so to speak.
All right, next pack. Fungus Sliver, rare slivers. Slivers dealt damage, put +1/+1 counter on it. Honestly, probably one of the worst rare slivers in this set, but we'll take any sliver, I guess, at this point. Grape Shot number 2 is very nice to see. I think we're about a little bit over halfway here. What's in our next pack? Ha! Dan Dan, nice, very nice, very nice. So Dan Dan is popularizing a new format recently. That's been popularized recently, I should say. It's been around for a bit, I think. Dan Dan, this format's called Dan Dan. And basically, it's just this weird, just go search up the Professor Tellurian Academy's Dan Dan episode. It's very enjoyable to watch, and it's a very strange format in Magic. All right, next pack. The last few packs have been kind of mediocre. Can we get some fire? Psionic Sliver. Okay, remember when I said that green one was the worst rare sliver? This one might be worse. Honestly, I'm more happy to see the third Grape Shot. We're almost at a place at a Grape Shot, and we have 2 Rift Bolts. Oh my god, we could make such a fucking degenerate red aggro deck if we had these. Although I don't know if Grape Shot might need a second color to go off with Storm, but regardless, a blue and red deck. The trick of Trick-or-Tron could be blowing Colin out of the water with Grape Shots. That could be fun.
Wow, Scion of the Ur-Dragon. 5 mana, 4/4 flyer, search your library for a dragon card, put that into your graveyard. If you do, Scion of the Ur-Dragon becomes a copy of that card until end of turn and shuffle your library. Pretty good. Maybe more so for other formats than ours, because we don't have a lot of diversity in our mana base. That is still pretty cool pickup, not gonna lie. Also, we got a giant oyster. Oh my god. All right, starting to make a bit of progress here. We got a restore balance, which is nice. We got another soul collector. I think this is our second one, weirdly enough. Empty the Warrens. Love to see that. Return to dust. Okay, this is a pretty strong pack overall. Feeling better now.
Our 4th Grape Shot. Okay, Storm is on the table, boys. We have it. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but I am very tempted to throw Storm at Colin today. Okay. I'm getting excited. All right, next pack. It's another Sarah Avenger. Maybe 5th. Oh no, I don't need more Grape Shots. Give me more. Empty the Warrens. Give me more. Gemhide Slivers. I think that's number 3. Okay, we're good on that. Would be nice to get a 4th. Not gonna be upset. 3rd Rift Bolt. 4th Rift Bolt. Rift Bolt. Rift. Blah, blah. I'm losing my mind over here. We just need the good commons at this point. All right, next pack. Ooh, our first split second card, at least the first one I've noticed. Angel's Grace. 1 mana. You can't lose a game this turn. Your opponent can't win the game. Until end of turn, damage would reduce your life total less than 1, reduces it to 1 instead. It's basically a play it, survive 1 extra turn sort of card, which is kind of cool to be honest. I think, didn't we have cards that were like, once you play this, you lose the game on the next turn or something? I vaguely remember doing a deck like that at some point. Willbender's also not too bad of a morph card, but Angel's Grace is cool.
Wow, actually that's pretty sick. We got another Acroma that could go in the Bant deck for sure. We also have a Sarah Avenger. Love to see that. Maybe we go Angels just to mess with Kieran. Also Aspect of the Mongoose. Love it. Fortunately, no Storm cards though. I think that, no, we got one more pack. Let's check it out. All right, we got an Angel's Grace. It's okay. War Barge, kind of funny. Besides that, more slivers, sliver. It's an okay pack. Now this one's our last one for real. Okay. All right, Funeral Charm, another throwback, and a Sedge Sliver. We have so many slivers. I don't know how I feel about our openings so much. Initial thoughts. I feel like we got a lot of slivers, and then we got some okay cards. I was kind of hoping for more Storm cards. Empty the Warrens, got 2 of those, and that's it. I know we had like Brain Freeze, I think, and then we also have like some Black Storm as well. But getting some Grape Shots would have just been so beautiful. But in lieu of getting those, we might just bolster our Ghoul deck or our Bant deck, and we'll go back to the drawing board for that 3rd one, because I don't have a ton of inspiration right now. But you know me, I always say one thing and then something else happens by the time I go show you guys my deck. So I'll see you guys on the other side, back when we show off the deck, and then hopefully kick Kieran's butt. All right, see you on the other side. Wish me luck.
Okay, we probably have about 2, maybe 3 packs left. Can we get something in the close? Kind of. Okay, Gauntlet of Power is a good card, but it is a little bit of a commander card and not so much of a modern card. All right, I think we have 2 packs left. Okay, another Empty the Warrens is pretty nice. We do have another pack left, that's good. Nothing much else to talk about in this pack, but Empty the Warrens is nice. Okay, last pack. I am hoping for a 3rd Rift Bolt. A 3rd Rift Bolt would be lovely. Other than that, a 4th Gemhide Sliver. I honestly can't expect expect much from this rares. There's so many of them. But let's see what we get. Okay, we didn't get anything we really wanted. That's okay. That's okay. I think we got an okay time spiral opening. The rares were kind of middling overall, but the uncommons and commons sort of carried us. Taking a look, you can see there's nothing crazy here. We did get our second Sengir Autocrat. Very cool to see. Basically, none of this is really playable. Yeah, really kind of mediocre in the special slot. So this is the special cards, not the rare cards. Sengir Autocrat, though, is nice to see. In our rares, again, nothing crazy. 2 Sarah Avengers, maybe in an aggro white strategy. The strength definitely comes in our commons and uncommons. Honestly, not even the uncommons. The uncommons are kind of poopy as well. Honestly, I'm most excited for is our commons, specifically because we have 3 Empty the Warrens, 4 Grape Shots, 2 Rift Bolt is okay, 3 Gem Hide Sliver is about as good as we could ask for. Yeah, okay. Honestly, retrospect, probably middle low in terms of pack opening. But I'm still excited because Grape Shot is on the table and I might be able to bring some Trick or Tron to Colin in a way that he might not expect. Not making promises though. I'm gonna go take a look at the collection and see what we've got going. See you on the deck building.
All right, so as always, we never do what we say after we open packs. We made a new deck today. This is an Is It deck. Myself and a patron or two had some dreams about making a Storm deck one day, and you know, Storm decks really do rely on Grape Shot. If you watch the pack openings, you realized that maybe we didn't get any Grape Shots and that dream was shattered. So in a vengeful act, me and one of said patrons built a deck. Some may call it an Is It deck because it is red and blue. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but it is technically Goblin Ninjas, mostly ninjas, but it does have some Raging Goblins in it. Generally speaking, the idea is we control the board and we ninja our way to a beatdown victory. We're achieving this through mostly Raging Goblins and Flying Men early on to get out some Ninjas of the Deep Hours and then just kind of carry that momentum, start slinging some damage out with some get two slingers, some fire amps, some lightning bolts, bouncing things left and right with mana wars and getting them back with misplayed shinobis and continuing the vicious cycle until eventually Kurin gets ninja'd out of existence. So generally speaking, it's more of a aggro control-y kind of deck hybrid. It can technically pivot into burn as well if we're feeling extra spicy with it, but generally speaking, the board is where we're fighting today. We don't really care about too much else. Generally speaking, in the sideboard we have the classics, the Tormod's Crypts to maybe deal with some of the graveyard stuff. We've got some Avalanche Riders to destroy some lands. We've got some Elemental Blasts because they're really good, Echoing Truths for more bounce, Counter Spells for more counter spells, Reduce to Dreams for those pesky enchantments, and Echoing Runes for those pesky artifacts. So we're pretty kitted out, as we know that Kurin has 3 of his 3 deck boxes sorted out. But you know, maybe he brings another one and totally throws this plan out the window. Let's find out. Let's see Kurin on the battlefield. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can kind of balance out this series and force Kurin's hand. Wish me luck.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Deck Tech Seminar. My name is Kurin, and I'm here to propose to you some whack-ass shit. Listen, we got Banchantress. We know it's powerful. We know Colin's scared of it. He's going to be teching against it. We know we won with Rakdos last episode. It's on fire. He's going to be teching against it. You know what he's not going to be worried about? Trick or Tron. And so, without further ado, let's crack that mana potion. And let us add a 3rd color to our Trick or Tron deck. Voila. Now I know what you must be thinking. Kurin, 61 card deck? 14 card sideboard? Why is ATOG on the screen? Well, just hold off your criticisms for a second, because me and patron Mechahawk cooked today. I don't know if it's gonna be cooking a good meal, but we definitely cooked. So welcome to Trick or Tron 2.0. We are in red, green, and blue. To be honest, we only have 1 green card in the deck, and that is Crop Rotation. By the rules of the mana potion, we still have to stick to the core kind of essence of the deck. It's very loose, but in my head, the core essence of the deck was very much Urza's lands, obviously Tron stuff, with a bit of artifact. And so we went in 2 directions. Okay, that's actually a lie. We went in 3 directions, and we're probably gonna lose today's episode, but if we win, Colin will be embarrassed as hell. We got Grape Shot, and I just realized I can't see the rest of my sideboard for some reason. Where's my sideboard? I realized my screen was all wonky and you couldn't see my full sideboard. I was getting freaked out, but I fixed it. So we got Grape Shot, and I wanted to play Grape Shot today. We only have 3 copies because that's usually what decks in Storm played. We do have the 4th in the sideboard if we feel like we need it, but I won't take too much time to explain this deck. I feel like it just needs to run its engine. We've got an artifact package that includes Kark Clan Ironworks for mana. We got the Urza's lands for big mana. We've got artifact lands. Atog's coming back to eat up the artifacts and smash Colin in the face. We've got Grape Shot with a whole bunch of Grape Shot support like Sleight of Hand, Personal Tutor, Empty the Wardens, Lava Spike, Desperate Ritual, Brainstorm, Myra Moon Vessels getting sacrificed to get mana. We got Chromatic Spheres, Pyrite Spell Bombs, all sorts of fun. This deck is crazy and I'm crazy for playing it, but we all knew that already. Let's see if we can give Colin a run for his money or if he's gonna stomp us easily. Wish me luck, guys. I think I'm gonna need it.
Cheat count one. Judge.
I had to go.
Linking is cheating again.
My screen, my Cockator's window was too big and it was hiding some of my sideboard and I got confused and was trying to reload my deck. It turned out, trust me. It's okay.
Blame it on Cockatrice, the wonderful software we use to play these games. Has never done anything wrong.
Listen. I did everything above board. I promise. Everyone you can watch the video. I promise. Also, don't pay too much attention to what's happening with my deck because it's kind of crazy.
Wait, okay, 61 cards. Do you have a commander, sir?
If we're gonna break one rule, we may as well break all of them.
Yeah, okay. Are you gonna like mill both of us because you have one more card you win?
Listen, Colin, believe you when I say, whatever you are expecting today, you cannot guess what is about to happen. Okay. This is a wild week, and I'm throwing caution to the wind, and we're pulling a Team Croft in Team Lang style. So
wait, what?
Exactly.
What does this
and before we confuse you further, let's shout out our patrons Jacob Gare and Gangrene. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to check out our patrons, down in the link below, and we got some new stickers and merch and stuff like that. And with that, the clock has started. Colin,
all right,
let us roll. I almost thought it was blitz, and I'm like, oh, we don't need a roll, but we do need a roll.
This is not
blitz. Yeah.
13.
Got an 8.
Got
You're
him.
first.
Shuffle.
Right, shuffle. Draw 12. And best of luck, Colin.
Best of luck to you too, you son of a gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it after I see this hand. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these 5 cards. I think it's nice to have one of these. It's just nice to have a smorgasbord of stuff. We definitely don't need dupes of this. Better to draw into this later, and we don't need a second one of this. I'd prefer to have something like this. So off to the top they go. Shuffle.
Put those 5 back on top. I should have 7. I'm gonna shuffle, and it's my turn. So until key draw doesn't matter. Going to main 1. Kurin.
Wait, let me guess. Colin's playing. I don't know. Go for it.
I will play Mountain.
Yeah, okay, Gruel.
I'll tap said Mountain. Play Raging Goblin.
Oh my god,
I'm
no
gonna go to
way.
combat and swing for 1.
He's not that crazy. All right, I'll take 1.
I'm unchained. Pass turn to you.
I have a bad feeling about this. All right, untap.
You fell right into my trap. You thought I'd play anything other than goblins?
I did fall into your trap. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1, that was a very, 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 very good draw. Okay, I think I have to play Seat of the Synod.
Oh, whoa.
How fast are you?
He's playing enchantments. Tap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. But Kurin, could you ever expect this?
Second Raging Goblin?
I'll play an island.
Oh no.
I'll go to combat.
No.
And I'll swing with the Raging Goblin.
I think I know what's happening. I take 1.
Or do you? I'll pay
do.
2.
Yeah.
And deep hours.
Oh, what? What the fuck? What is this? Best of Chaos Draft? Team Croft edition? Like,
and guess what,
all right.
Kurin? I'll draw a card off that.
Yeah, you will. All right.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
End of your turn. I will brainstorm.
You better brainstorm your way out of this.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And then I put 2 back on top, I think. Yeah. Put this back on top. Interesting decision. Guess I'll put this back on top. And then untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. This is definitely a weird one. I'll give you that. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna play Sleight of Hand.
Well, top 2 cards of your library. One of them in your hand and the other at the bottom of your library. Okay.
Top 2 cards. Look at them.
What's a draw, hey?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Right. Few cards on top.
Cheat count 2? Cheat count 2?
Cheat count 2. I will put this on my hand. This goes to bottom. Then I will play Tree of Tales.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Sensei's Divining Top.
Okay.
I do not like the look of this.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I'll play an island and then, main one. We'll play an island.
Yeah.
Let's look at that Raging Golem back out there. Go to combat, swing for 3.
Take 3.
Or is it 3?
Oh my god. Fucking stop.
Another Ninja of the Deep Hours.
Oh, you draw 2. Yeah, go for it.
Love it. All right,
Okay.
I'll pass turn there.
Right.
We're reading books in the caves now, Kieran. You should be afraid.
Untap. I'll keep the ninjas and goblins and allied themselves. Draw main 1. I'm gonna tap the Sensei's Divining Top.
Do you know what's on top?
No.
Guess not at this point.
Sure, I'll tap it and draw a card. Put it on top. That's pretty good, I guess, all things considered. Don't think it'll be fast enough. I'm gonna do something that might surprise you, Colin.
Okay.
I'm going to play Urza's Power Plant. Surprise!
Okay. Wait, you mana potion Trickertron or you got another deck box?
To be fair, Trickertron was green and blue when it started its life, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do not remember Trickertron.
nobody does. It's okay. Let me think. This is a weird one. I think I'm gonna pay 1 green and crop rotate, sacrificing the Tree of
yeah.
Tails. Funny enough, though, I did use my. Oh wait, does it just? Oh, for any land. Okay. That's why it's in the deck. I did
Yeah, that would
use
be
my
bad for
mana
spacer.
potion,
Okay.
and I'm gonna grab. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will grab the Great Furnace.
Ooh.
We red.
Teamer?
Here. Maybe? I don't know. Sure. Green, blue, red.
Yeah, I think that's Teamer.
You might be right. I'll play red and colorless. This is great.
Okay.
You know, you might be mashing things together, Colin, but you're
Okay.
not the only one mashing things together. I cast the one, the only ATOG.
Oh no. Oh dear.
And then I will pay 1, and I will cast Mire Moon Vessel. When it's put into a
here we
graveyard, I
go.
get 1 colorless mana. I'll pass to you. No more card draw for you.
Interesting. Okay. Untap.
Glad we both put,
upkeep, draw.
Janky ass decks together for this.
Hey, who says my deck is janky? How the hell am I gonna get around this boy?
Hopefully you're not.
I'll go to combat and attack with the ninjas.
I'll block both.
Okay, I will tap and lightning bolt the ATOG.
In response, I will sack the Mire Moon Vessel and give it +2/+2.
In response, I'll lightning bolt the ATOG.
Sure, fine. Okay,
Okay, I don't know if that was worth
that
it.
is a fine trade for me. Yeah, I don't mind.
The
that at
main 2, I'll play a flying man.
all. What is this
And pass
deck?
turn to you.
How did Matt convince you to play Flying Men as well?
I am on board, man, with Matt's flying man assessment. I
Okay.
believe.
It's a 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. All right, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
I don't know if that
will
was
play-
worth it, but
I will play Urza's Tap Mine.
Yep.
I will cast Sleight of Hand.
mhm.
Get the top 2. Okay.
Guess you still have the top, hey?
Put this in my hand and this in the live bottom. All right, this is gonna be. Do I just take the hit?
Take the hit. Do it. Scout's Honor, there's just Raging Goblins in this deck.
Yeah, I'll take 6 damage. Thanks for reminding me. I'll pass. Fuck, this sucks. I'm gonna die.
Really?
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
You know, classic Team Lang. Just ahead of my time.
I will play Mishra's Factory,
Oh God.
and I will play a Raging Goblin,
Yeah.
and then I'll play a Raging Goblin.
No.
I'll go to combat and swing for 7.
7.
And I'll draw 2 cards.
Okay, let me. It's not impossible I lose this turn. This next turn I could win the game.
Pass turn.
It is possible. It's just very, very
I
unlikely.
believe you got some nasty dragon in your pocket.
Untap, upkeep, please, 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 draw. That is such a fucking too late for. Well, I assemble Tron.
The nuclear reactor is online.
All right, I'm gonna reveal my sub theme within my sub theme.
Okay.
Within my sub theme. The reason I'm back on this garbage. Let's see.
Sub
Going
theme.
to, I'm gonna cast Personal Tutor
Oh,
and reveal a sorcery and put it on top of my library. Does that resolve?
yeah, go for it. World's your oyster.
World is my oyster. Oh, that would have been so good. Yeah, there's so many cards I could have drawn that would have been really good in this exact moment in time. Oh, you have the Mishra's Factory, actually. You know what? No, I'm not revealing my strategy unto you. Foul demon, I concede. I concede.
I was like, Wondering if you saw the mistress or
Yeah,
not.
yeah. All right. I see you, weird ninja goblin boy.
An unlikely alliance.
Unlikely alliance, but one that happened nonetheless. I'll see you in game 2.
All right, see you in game 2.
All right, I'm not going to explain myself. I don't need to explain myself. And in fact, I'm only going to talk about a few of the cards I put into the sideboard. Propaganda, because he has an aggro-y deck. Fade Away, because it takes care of some of his creatures if he taps out. And Rolling Earthquake, because it takes out some of his creatures. I'm not even going to explain what I took out. You can look down below on the sideboard. I don't know why I'm in such a confrontational mood right now, but I'm hoping this deck can do something. It would be nice if it did something. It almost did something last round. In fact, I think if I had draw and empty the Warrens, it would have actually done something. So yeah, maybe we draw empty the Warrens. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to talk about what I removed. You know what I removed. Look, let's go to game 2. Wish me luck.
All right, we have a few options in our sideboard to help deal with Kurin's deck. I feel like the Red Elemental Blasts could be a good option. We have Reduced to Dreams, which is a good option. But I think we're going to start our initial kind of counterplay with some Echoing Ruins. We have Retotal on the sideboard. I think I'm just going to put 2 in right now just to see how they do. But it's 2 mana, destroy target artifact and all other artifacts with the same name as that artifact. And Avalanche Riders. The reason why Avalanche Riders is so good is because it's a 4 mana Echo. It has haste, so we can still use it to get our ninjas in without having to pay the echo cost, but also when it comes into play it can destroy a target land, so we can take him off Urza, Tron pretty quick. Same with the Echoing Ruins, we can take him off potential mana sources as well as any Masticores that pop up. So remember Masticores being a big problem. We sided out a Gitu Slinger for the Avalanche Riders, and we sided out 2 of our Serum Visions for the Echoing Ruin. I'm just going to try to really rely on the ninjas of the Deep Hour to get through. We also have our Factor Fictions later as well, so hopefully that is enough card draw to take us through. I don't think Kurin has a fast enough response as long as I'm able to get a Deep Powers in my opening hand with either a Flying Man or a Raging Goblin. So wish me luck. Game 2, hope we can close it out nice and fast with the Idzik Goblin Ninja duality. And yeah, let's take it to the man.
Very confrontational in my deck sideboarding today.
Needed to get some energy out.
I don't know. Something's gotten over me with this one. All right.
Okay.
I will be going first.
Are you sure?
And yes, I am sure. All right. Draw 12. Okay, this seems better than the last hand.
All right, well, we're gonna maybe play a little risky, get rid of these 5 here. See if we can make the dream happen. Quick shuffles.
You know what? This isn't the dream. I wish it was the dream. But I think this is the dream. And so, unfortunately, do I keep this? I'm so desperate. Huh. You know what? We're gonna live the dream. I believe in myself. I'm putting these 5 back. We're keeping these 7. Let's fucking go. All right, untap, upkeep, main 1. We're throwing down Seed of the Synod, and we are passing the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Let's see what we get. Okay, interesting. Okay. Sometimes you don't get punished, you know? Play an island. I'll play a Flying Man.
Okay.
And I'll play a Mox Ruby.
Oh my god.
And I'll play a Raging Goblin.
I hate you. This is... you just want me to ban it this season? Is that what you want?
Yeah, do it. Do it, I dare you. I'll
You
hit you
motherfucker.
for 1. Fast
Okay.
turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
See if you can block
main
2
1.
creatures.
It's not a bad draw, to be honest. I'm gonna play Glimmer Void.
Whoa, what's this guy
Turn.
doing?
You can blow up my artifact. I'll lose my other land. That would be making me sad. So please don't do that.
End of turn. Huh.
Can I just do that to buy some time? Fuck it. I'm gonna pay for a red and a blue and cast Rolling Earthquake X1, dealing X1 damage to each player and each creature without horsemanship. Colin, do your creatures have horsemanship?
They do not. I did not see that coming. Poor Flying Man. I mean, thematically, the Flying Man should be able to get away from it in theory, right?
But it's a rolling earthquake. No pass to you.
All right, untap, upkeep,
2 for
draw.
1.
You stymied me. You stymied me for now.
Good. This is modern. This is modern, man. If I don't stymie you now, I lose.
It's true. I will play Wait. Yeah, I'll play City Brass. Why not?
Okay, all right.
I'll put some pressure on you. I'll Echoing Ruin your Seed of the Synod. See if you can save your Glimmer Void next turn there, partner.
I don't. It's at end of turn. I think it's every turn.
Oh, really?
So, it's the beginning of every end step. It's the beginning of every end step. No, why would you do that?
All right, pass turn to you.
That's really bad. Upkeep, draw. No.
Yours is mine. Okay, here we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. We just need to get a creature and we're good. Main one.
Draw nothing, please. You don't deserve it. You're a terrible person. Team Croft is the worst. Land destruction. Land destruction.
I'll Steam Vents, untap to take 2.
Ooh, untapped. Wow.
1,
Deep Hour.
2, 3. I guess.
We're taking 1. He's not scared.
1. Deep Hours.
Yeah.
Not ninjutsu. Pass turn to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Oh, that's actually. You know what? In all of the land in all of the world, I could have drawn any card. This is probably one of the better ones. I'll throw down Urza's Tower and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Ooh, that's funny. Yeah, I'll go to combat and swing with the Deep Hours.
Take 2.
I'll draw a card off that. Oh man. Better play. I don't even know. I think I just pass. I don't need to be that aggressive now that you don't have any colored lands.
If I win this, you are shamed for the rest of eternity.
Okay. I gotta, don't count me out just yet.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad draw. I'll play City of Brass of my own.
Oh,
I'll
he's
pay
got
3
colored mana.
and I'll lose a life. And I'll cast Propaganda. 2 mana per creature attacking, por favor. Pass to you.
Don't like that. On the end of your turn, I will play 4.
Act
or fiction.
Please be 5 lands. Please be 5 lands. Please be 5 lands. Please be 5 lands. Please be 5 lands.
Oh
Please be
my
5 lands. Please be 5 lands. Please.
Oh.
Okay. That's. You know what? Could have been worse. I don't actually know how much mana you need.
That's a good question.
Slinger. I'm gonna play deal 2 damage to creature player. That's kind of annoying, but you have to pay it twice. Give me your cards, por favor, so I might sort them.
Just put them all in one pile.
Oh, I don't think it used to say owner.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So you give them back at the end.
Yeah, I guess. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing.
Get this shit out of here.
Oh, you want some Echo in Ruins? Okay, sure.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Is it my
Main
turn?
one.
Does it end phase?
Is it my turn?
I'm tapped out.
Is
He
it
still
my turn?
asks.
What do I want to do here? Propaganda's 2, hey?
Yeah,
kind of
bitch.
annoying. Play an island. Pay 2 to attack with Deep Hours. Oops. I don't know why it sucked to both of them.
Sure, take 2.
Draw a card. Okay. Interesting.
I can see why.
This is tough. Propaganda's a really good draw for you.
Hoping you don't have the enchantment removal in red and blue. At least it gives me a few extra turns, I hope.
Why not? I'll take the damage. 2, 3. I will get to Slinger you in the face. For 2. Pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, in 1. Something, I guess.
Propaganda.
Propaganda. Kill your creatures. Ninja, dude.
I am ninja. You
Is
are ninja.
Let me know in the comments what you would do in this step, in this stage. Give me your best play-by-play, because this is actually pretty. Yeah. I'll pay 1 sleight of hand.
Okay.
Not quite what I wanted. Grab this guy and throw this in the bottom. To be honest, probably good I got past both of those, so I'm glad I did this. I'll throw down Mire Moon Vessel.
Okay.
Something you can ping off with your shit, and I'll pass to you.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I think I pay it.
Paying it? Holy
Mm.
shit.
Draw. Maybe that was a bad decision now that I think about it. Yeah, play
Island?
an island. Yes. And then
What to bolt my Moon Vessel?
debating
He's
it,
thinking
honestly.
about it. He's
Yeah.
thinking about it.
It's a little cray-cray.
Well, cray.
Next turn, I could attack with 3 creatures, though. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll pay 2 to let this slinger attack, and I'll attack there.
I'll block.
Okay. And second main. I normally wouldn't do this, but I think I want to do it because Propaganda's up. I will just play a Raging Goblin and pass.
Okay.
Maybe saving some mana to get things through.
Sure.
And wide is good against this deck right now, at least until you get your Urza's Factory or whatever the hell it's called.
Power plant.
Power
Upkeep.
plant.
Draw. Hey, speak of the devil. I'll play Urza's
God.
power plant. I promise you it doesn't do me any good. It's just so sad.
Sad boy.
Sad boy. Pass.
Untap, keep, draw, main 1, play another island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to
the
get the
fuck?
crew attacking.
Okay, I was like, what are you casting? Alright, take 5.
I'll draw a card. Okay, fast turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Please. Please. Draw. Fucking hell, dude. This deck has 19 lands, and I had to draw a land.
My deck has more lands than you, and my mana curve is like 15 1-drops.
Most of my deck is 1 and 2 drops.
So it's the Urzas that's screwing you over.
Not really. My colors are fine right now. I just need to draw cards that do something.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that I have to do this, but this is how I survive. And I don't know, I could get double bolted next turn anyways. Tree of Tails, Crop Rotation, Great Furnace, 1 infinite mana, 1, 2, 1 left over, Desperate Ritual.
Okay.
Now you're about to see what I'm trying to accomplish and failing to. Lava Spike, 3.
Okay. Why are you tossing them in the exile? Oh, you're
That was
storming.
my
I
friend.
see. That's what's happening.
Grave Shot.
Okay. For 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wait. And this player copy it for each spell played before it. Yeah. So 3 times. So 4 copies of Grape Shot. So we're gonna go errata tat tat and killing both your creatures.
Okay.
I mean, funny if I got if I get enough critical mass of card draw stuff, I could kill you, but unfortunately,
That's
that
funny.
is not the way it's going.
I don't know if this is
deck-
the same theme as the last time you played this deck.
It is not. I literally pivoted into this because of the Grape Shot. I opened 4 copies of Grape Shot.
You lucky bastard. I didn't get a single
Yeah.
one. I was
got
so
3
close
copies
to
of
going
Empty the
Storm
Warrens.
because I have 2 brain freezes as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I got no grape shots that day.
That's you.
Untap, keep, draw, and 1.
Yeah. 4 Grape Shot, 3 Empty the Warrens. I was like, I'll pivot my Trick or Tron deck. But then it's like, oh, I still have to do Tron stuff. All right, let's do
Yeah.
Artifact something. Let's bring the ATOGs back in. Let's
Let's do all the things.
let's do all the things, which got me in trouble in the first place.
A flying man. I guess I haven't played a land, so I'll play a mountain. Add
And my
insult
suffering.
injury. Echoing
thanks for
ruin the
that.
great furnace.
Nice.
Can't really end your suffering yet though. So ping you for 1.
Okay.
Then yes, no more shenanigans I can do.
There
so
is a
fast turn.
non-zero chance that I win the game on this.
Gotta love Storm.
Yeah.
Man, propaganda is saving your butt.
Yeah, a little bit. That was a sideboard card. Untap. Upkeep. There is a god. Please give it to me now. Drop. Pass.
Okay.
Win the game.
Untap.
Hit me twice and
upkeep,
lightning bolt me.
draw, main 1. No combat.
set.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Attack for 2.
And my suffering. Or let me see one more card. Do you dare? Give me one more
Do I
turn.
dare? One more card? What if I told you I don't have it?
Really? No fucking way I live another turn. No fucking way I live another turn, boy. No, this could be a top.
man.
This is a top filthy casuals moment, Colin.
Pass turn to you.
This is a top filthy casuals moment in the making. Untap, upkeep, drop. Oh my god. If you don't have lightning bolt, this keeps me alive. All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is so depressingly bad, though. If I had gotten this earlier, oh my god, this would have been. Oh, this deck is fucking just playing with me. Oh no, because I have to. Oh, the City of Brass, Colin. The City of Brass.
That's why I destroyed the mountain.
Oh, dude, your land destruction. When will it end?
It's
when will it end?
Kieran, it's artifact destruction, okay?
It's land destruction. Don't even try to hide it. Whatever. Desperate Ritual.
Okay, here we go.
Empty the Warrens.
Okay.
Who's the goblin player now, bitch?
Okay. I have 2 flying men.
I know. I know. Go.
Okay, on your end step, I'm gonna lightning bolt you in the face.
You're such a fucking prick. Respect though. Team Legacy's respect. I see it as I calls it. Wow. Dude, what a depressing game. I was
That's
I was
so
running the
funny.
Krark Clan Ironworks with my artifact package.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was doing that. Honestly, if I had just taken out all the ATOG and
I was gonna
artifact
say
crap, I could probably just make a better Storm deck.
Yeah.
And then keep the Tron for like big payoff, like a Fireball or
Yeah.
something, you know?
Well, even just having
So-
the Tron for more mana, right? I guess you need colored mana for a lot of
Yeah.
cantrips.
I need-
then.
Yeah, but I have a lot of stuff like Chromatic Spheres, which can
Right.
filter my stuff.
I would
an
have gone
aggro
Storm if I got Grape Shots. I had 2 Empty of the Warrens, I had 2 Brain Freezes. If I got a playset of
Yeah.
Grape Shots, I would have been
How
like,
many-
hey
you got
man,
none?
fucking go for it. I didn't get a single Grape Shot.
You didn't get a single. That's
Which is
huge, actually.
Crazy.
That's huge.
That means I'm banning the shit out of it.
No,
So.
don't do that. Leave it alone for one season, please. Okay, getting to Lorwyn, I get Manamorphose, which is like a key part of this.
Hey man, you didn't let me
deck.
keep my terraforming projects.
I'm not blow up you. I like you just slowly morphing into the bad guy here.
Hey, I didn't run. The only land destruction I ran was Avalanche Riders.
You blew up both my lands this game.
You played a Glimmer Void. You deserve it.
All right. Well, Team Lang, I'm sorry. We tried the jank, but you know what? We're stretching our arms out. We're feeling the walls around us, seeing the boundaries of what we can accomplish. And this was a classic Team Lang blunder of over-indexing into way too many strategies in one deck and getting punished for it by Oonga Boonga aggro deck with ninjas for extra sophistication, I guess.
We're stealing your pages. The goblins are learning how to read, okay?
Oh no, they're learning. They're learning. Yeah, get rid of them. One of these days I'll ban Raging Goblin.
Whoa. Whoa. Bro,
Whoa.
we can talk about this.
But, this week we were in Time Spiral. It was a fun set to open. It was a fun set to play. Lots of referential stuff. Neither of us really played too much out of it today, but hopefully we can... I guess I did. I played the Empty the Warrens and the Storm stuff, so...
Yeah, technically my Avalanche Riders.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because you did open one of those in that secret special slot.
Yeah.
Next episode will be Planner Chaos, where we're going to go for a fucking joyride with Teferi and trying to fix the multiverse. I don't know, Colin. I'm telling you, something's not right. Something's happening.
Something's
I don't
fishy.
know what it is. Something's fishy.
Teferi fixes things sometimes.
No,
though.
Teferi's fine, but I don't know. I just feel like he's dragging us around for, I don't know, to his own ends.
I see.
We'll see. But
What if we
maybe
just
I'm
leave?
we just leave. You know,
What if we
can't
just
do
skip
that.
the rest of the season?
Let's just go straight to a 10th edition. We'll figure out what happened later.
Yeah, Teferi's got this.
Skip, just based on the story, we'll skip 2 sets. Oh, by the way, Colin, my Victor's Wheel was, it's not too bad scary, but it is
Okay.
good. I got the Vampiric Tutor, my favorite.
Oh, shit.
And off of that, I had the choice between Phyrexian Arena, which I did not take,
Whoa.
Birds of Paradise, which I did not take,
Whoa.
and I instead took a second Polluted Delta, or a second fetch land.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to get a bit more consistency in my life.
Yeah, that's fair. Those are good cards you turned down, though.
They are.
Yeah.
The Phyrexian Arena in particular. They were all
Yeah.
good cards. But yeah, I'm just like, need more lands, better
Yeah.
land base. But yeah, what did you get on your wheel?
I got 3 packs of Dissension, which resulted in...
A 5th Rakdos.
That would be so funny. I got another Coiling Oracle, so I think I have a playset now.
That's good.
And nothing too spicy. My Time Spiral openings were kind of mediocre, but the funny thing that I got from it was another Acroma.
Oh, nice. The red
Yeah.
Acroma?
No, the white Acroma. The flying
from
first
the
strike,
Time
Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Protection.
Oh, was it in the purple hourglass slot?
Yeah. So the purple
it's fun-
hourglasses were like fucking hilarious, honestly.
That's funny because I think they print the red version of Acroma in one of the future sets here. So
Oh, really?
might
That's
see
funny.
more Acroma, yeah. Well, I am glad that you got something, at least something from the wheels, but next week you are going to be spinning the Victor's Wheel, and I am going to be fighting for a tied season.
Oh, is it? It's 4-2 now?
I think it's something like that. I need to win the next 2 episodes, to tie it.
4-2,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
So we might have another tiebreaker season. That would be
Damn,
exciting.
that'd be pretty hype, actually. You've got
It
some
would
good
be.
decks.
I do. I tried to redeem Trickertron. Maybe it needs just a little bit more.
I feel like Trickertron's not
cajoling.
far off. Especially, I don't know, if you commit to Storm, I think like that's kind of scary.
Maybe I just have to ride the enchantment and Rakdos train until we get to the tiebreaker, and then I can whip out the Storm deck for the threequel.
Oh god, yeah.
You know what, Colin? It's okay. We recover. We bounce back, Team Lang. And as always, continue to untap, unkeep, undrawn, be terribly inefficient. We here, Filthy Casuals, are tipping our cards sideways. And we very much hope that you'll tip alongside with us. And here's a tip. If your deck has 3 strategies, cut one of them. Just cut one of them. Like, you don't need them all.
Pare it down.
We here at Filthy Casuals will continue to traverse the multiverse. Today, we're back in Dominaria, and it looks like shit. But next episode, we're going to continue to be in Dominaria, where it'll probably still look like shit.
Yeah.
My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Dude, that dream, though, of, like, drawing into the right card and just, like, drawing into the next card that draws you a
Yeah.
card and draws you a card, it all ends with the A-Talk.
Yeah.